Welcome to Jones In for Sports. Don't forget to like and share. If I find you posting stir links and comments, I'll cut you, I mean block.
You heard Chucky. He gonna cut you or block your ass if you ain't hit that subscribe button. So make sure y'all do that. But y'all know what it is. It's your boy Jones. Welcome to another episode of the Jones In podcast, brought to you by Jones In for Sports. We make sports better. And as always, I'm brought to you with my co-host E. What it is, my guy.
What's up?
We chilling, man. And we're gonna get into it. God damn it. But y'all already know what the hell to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment as we go. Enjoy the show. Share so we can get more people in here to talk some shit with us. And enjoy, y'all. Let's have some fun with it. Y'all know what we already came to talk about. NBA Finals. Celtics up 3-0. 3-0. My first question to you, E, is did you see this happening? Like, I don't remember who you had, the Celtics or the Mavs. Who'd you have first?
For the series?
Yeah, for the series.
I had Dallas in 7, I think.
7, okay. So when
So
you first
I'm still alive. Technically, I'm still alive.
Technically, yep. Did you see it going like this?
Well, I know when we did our predictions for game 2, I had Boston winning game 2. I had them going into Dallas 2-0.
Yep.
I didn't think they was gonna go into Dallas and just beat them.
Bruh.
And you know what? For as much shit he's been getting, Jason Tatum's not having a bad series overall.
Yeah.
I mean, we all want him to be the guy,
He was
the leading
yesterday,
scorer
that
every
guy.
game. We expect him to be the leading scorer, but if we really look at it, he's doing his thing.
Rebounds,
I'll get in Dallas part because I have a lot to say about the Dallas part. Not a lot, but just some things to say. Kyrie finally showed up.
Yep.
I think Jaylen Brown said it the best. That was like prime Kyrie. It was just not enough.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, for them to do that to them without Porzingis.
Yep.
It's looking like. I mean, it's over to me. I think it's over.
Oh yeah. It's over.
Maybe Dallas gets a game. Maybe it's in 5, but it's over.
It's definitely over. Whether it be in 5 or 6, it ain't going 7. So Dallas people, calm down, chill out. That ain't gonna happen.
Like us non Celtics or Mavs fans, I think damn near everybody's pulling for. If you live outside of Boston, everybody's pulling for. I don't think we pulling for the Mavs. It's just we're pulling for not Boston.
Yeah, pretty much. I didn't see this happening at all. Like, I did not see this. I had Celtics winning the first game, because Dallas always loses the first game, so that was no shock to me. And they came out and they slapped them. Game 2, Dallas gave a much better effort, but Kyrie was still missing. Luka was doing what he's doing. Tatum not there, but Brown and Drew Holiday going crazy. And the others showing up. And then yesterday was the one that got me. Yesterday was the one that sold it for me. Not because the Celtics ended up winning and now they're up 3-0, but watching that game yesterday, seeing that the Mavs to start the game went up 13 points or something like that.
Yeah. When
I remember, they were up like 13.
Yeah.
And I remember looking at that screen and being like, if the Mavericks don't give them a second punch, because one ain't going to do it.
You know what, though? It's crazy.
One ain't going to do it.
I feel like that's been
punches, and you got to be able to control their punch when the Celtics throw their punch.
I feel like...
And they got started, and they didn't look back. Celtics, I saw that, and I was like, oh, it's over.
I mean, going off what you say, like, the plan is, like, when you throw your punch, to hit it, make that punch hurt enough where when they punch back, you can withstand that a little bit. But
Absolutely.
like I feel like that's been all playoffs. If you watch any round of these playoffs, it's always like one team goes on a crazy run. You're looking like, oh, it's gonna be an ugly game. You blink and it's a one possession game. Like I
Yep.
feel like damn near a lot of the first quarters started that. But like, if we're gonna like, are we getting into it or we just still?
Go ahead. Yeah. Get into it.
All right. So remember when, like, leading up to this, you was joking like, "Oh, I'm not happy because I'm a Laker fan. I don't want to see Boston." And I said,
Yeah.
"I'm not really excited to see Luca win it."
Right.
We see why Luca is doing this. This is why I'm not excited for him to win it. Every time he takes a shot attempt and somebody's around him, all he does is look at the ref and cry, to the point that a report came out that the coaches had to tell him, "Stop complaining to the refs and play." You're not even. If he played defense as much as he complained to the refs,
Yeah, exactly.
he can't. He looks like a practice cone out there.
And I'll give him a little bit of leeway on that because going up against Jaylen Brown and Tatum, those are some dogs. Like, those,
Oh
you ain't
no,
gonna
of course, but
stop them, but they are definitely making. But I got to give credit where credit is due. He giving it right back to their ass on
of
the other
course,
end.
but
He giving it right back to them.
that's what's killing him, because they're attacking him so much defensively that on offense he's gassed. Remember,
Yep.
Luca's not a small dude.
Yeah, he's a big, slow,
Everything about
lackadaisical
him
guy.
is playing at his own pace and stuff. I'm just like, now that it's being seen, I see this all the time. That's why I'm not a big Luca fan. You can say everybody in the league flops. Yes,
Yeah,
everybody in the league flops. But the way he just cries, like he'll
yeah, he
miss a
does it too
shot
much.
and he's looking at the ref the whole time and say, "Yo, get up and go play defense."
Yep, that's been my biggest knock on Luca. My only knock on Luca is
Like,
he
is he
cries too
talented
fucking
enough
much.
to be? He's the best player in these finals.
No question, no question about it. Like the boys, he's a fucking problem. If y'all can look, anybody watching this finals, Celtics fan or not, if you're watching this finals and you can look at Luca and say that he's trash or he's not a good player, you're being biased, one, and two, you're not respecting real game. Like
Of
that's what
course,
kills me about a lot of you fans out there. A lot of you fans during this finals, y'all be saying some of the most ridiculous shit ever. And it's just like, damn, bro. Can y'all take a moment to just step back and appreciate the game outside of
we
just your
don't.
team?
We don't. We live in this era, especially it's this internet like controlled era where it's like you can put something up and it could be his best play in the world. There's always going to be those comments, well, he still sucks at this, or this guy's still
Right.
better. This is like,
That's the corniest
we
shit
don't
in the
always
world
have
to
to
me.
compare. You know what I'm saying? Just,
Right.
yo, we got
Exactly.
the two teams in the finals. Let's talk about them.
Exactly. I honestly
You know,
don't
I who
understand.
who said it? Who said it? It wasn't JJ Redick. Chandler Parsons said something that if Tatum wouldn't be criticized if he was Luca or Jokic, like, we need to stop that.
Yeah, cut it
Tatum gets
out.
criticized because he's supposed to be the guy, and he hasn't taken that step of being the guy. And he's been
Simple.
in the league for how long already?
Exactly. Exactly. This
Everybody is being
motherfucker.
the reason why these guys, each of these top guys get criticized the way that they do is because you're a top guy.
Yep.
You're
That's all.
you're held to a higher standard.
That's what it is.
You're
Like,
the franchise player on the top, like the top two franchise,
yeah,
in the
yeah,
NBA.
absolutely, 1000%. Um, I forgot my point.
Luka,
Um, yeah, like Luca, it's he just got to cut it the fuck out. Play basketball. When
bro,
coaches,
stop looking for the refs to
everybody,
bail you out.
everybody on his fucking team and that's on that staff needs to pull his ass aside during this summer and fucking talk to him about that. Talk to him about that shit. Because you know how many fucking defensive plays y'all give up because of that shit?
And before people say anything, because I've seen this morning a lot. oh, the refs bailed the Celtics out. That was a blocking foul. His feet wasn't set. It was nowhere near a charge.
Yeah.
He was still moving.
These refs, I will definitely give.
It hasn't been a
These refs
poorly
have not been.
officiated series.
It hasn't, but some calls have been ridiculous.
Of
Some
course,
calls have definitely been.
You
ridiculous.
know that's gonna happen.
That's obvious. But it's upsetting only because the veterans that are on this staff as the thing, like those guys have been there 15, 20 plus. So you would like to see that cleaned up a little bit, but even still, like the complaining just gotta fucking stop. It just gotta stop. Like just
gotta play ball. You down 3-0. You fighting for your life every game now. Like
every fucking game means something. So you got to cut that shit out. And again, like I said, when you complain on defense, you're missing. I mean, you're on offense. You're missing a defensive possession that the offense is now on the other team is now getting an easy 5-on-4. 5-on-4. So cut it the fuck out. Cut it out. And that's why he knows. I'm one of the only. I don't want to say only people, but one of the only people I know that doesn't complain much at all when it comes to anything. Football, basketball, whatever it is. I'll be outside playing ball. I get fouled. Unless it's obvious, I'm not calling a fucking foul.
Exactly.
I'm not calling a foul. Let's just ball. Let's go. Let's go. Next play. Like, I'm tired of that shit. But I gotta say this. To all the Boston fans out there, I got it. I apologize. My vote was mainly from my heart, not my head. It was from my heart because I really wanted to see Kyrie and Luka win a chip. And also, we've seen Jason Tatum and the Celtics do this before. We've seen them get here, and I wanted to see them prove it. And they fucking proved it. But my biggest shout out that I have to give on the Celtics.
Give it to him.
Joe Mazzulla. I got to give it to Joe Mazzulla.
Yeah.
That Boston fucking team looks like a team. They look like a goddamn team, not like the most basketball teams in the NBA. ISO ball, 3, like shit like that. They spread the ball. There's like 5 to 6. They look like a fucking college team. They look like UConn. There's 6 passes before the fucking ball drops.
You had to say UConn, right? Of all teams.
I apologize. I know. Lakers didn't get your man. I know.
I didn't really care for it. I was only joking. I didn't really care about him anyway. I'm not
big
on
into that.
I'm not big on like the college to the league thing. I don't care about it.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that a little bit. Shout out to my guy Sports PSP is in the building. Like and subscribe to the pod. Appreciate you, my guy. You already know. If y'all don't know, y'all see that name right there. Y'all go check him out on Instagram as it is, Sports PSP. He's putting up great content out there. So make sure y'all go check him out. He's got a question for us. Who is a better first option, Tatum or Brown? I'm going with Brown. The way he's balling right now. He can't be stopped.
If it's right now the way they're performing, yeah, Brown. But at their best,
yeah, Tatum.
I'm taking Tatum all day. Just
Tatum
because he has the skill at that height, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, he gets boards and all that.
Yeah,
for sure. Right now I'm going with Jaylen.
Oh yeah, right now, especially these playoffs, it got to be Jaylen Brown.
Boy might get in it. Finals MVP. The boy right now he's up. Tatum now close.
There's another name there. No, there's another name there.
Oh yeah, there's definitely another name. But Brown is in the lead, then Drew Holiday, then Tatum. That's the order right now. My boy Angel is in the motherfucking house. My boy Angel, what up, boy? Until Brown is double teamed the way Tatum is, I'm always going Tatum. I respect that. I definitely respect that. Tatum is a dog.
I gotta give Tatum a lot of credit though. For a guy like, for the way he's being criticized, he's not even just sitting back like throwing up shots. He's getting his teammates involved. He's making the right plays.
Yeah, exactly. I gotta give major shout out to Tatum. Major shout out to Tatum because His first 2 games were ugly.
Like because
offensively,
of course.
But everything else, he's not one of those guys that is like, all right, my shot is not falling, so I ain't doing shit else. He's like, you know what? My shot ain't falling, so let me get rebounds. Let me get some assists. Let me get my guys involved. He's doing all the dirty work still.
Yep.
Like, you gotta respect a guy that is still trying to help his team win, even though he's not playing well. And you knew there was going to be a day that he's going to turn up. One of these games, and yesterday was the day.
Nah, you gotta get it. Like you said, you gotta give him credit for just being selfless.
Yeah, absolutely. And we've been waiting for a Kyrie or a Tatum sighting, and yesterday we got both. Mm-hmm. We got both. Now, I was really excited to talk about this conversation with Kyrie and Tatum if Dallas won, but now that Celtics won, doesn't really make a fucking difference in having this conversation because we know this series is over. But had Dallas won, it would have been a conversation. All right, which one is going to need more? Like, is Kyrie going to need to turn up more, or Tatum going to need to turn up more? But now that Boston's up,
it's
Kyrie.
Honestly,
it's all Kyrie.
It's just showing you. It's just all this series showed is who's the better team.
Yes, absolutely.
The all-around team. And it's the Celtics.
It's no question. It's the Celtics.
They got more depth. They got more depth. Their role players are playing. You know what I'm saying? You see, like Dallas, they bring guys off the bench, and it's like if they're not catching a lob, like they're not doing nothing.
They're not, and that's the crazy thing. Going into this finals, Dallas had the better role players, the better bench. Celtics didn't. They had the better starting 5.
Yeah.
The bench for the Mavericks were better. Now that we have seen this play out, the Celtics starting 5 and the bench have been better than the Dallas starting 5 and the bench.
This was my only thing I said about Dallas in the finals. I was like, I know they have some guys that have been there before, but it's like usually that the first time in the finals is always a learning experience, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Honestly, they look worse than them actually, but this Dallas team
it reminds you of that Boston team that played against the Warriors.
Exactly. But they look worse because they couldn't get a fucking win. At least that Celtics team got 2.
Yeah. They made the Warriors work a little bit.
Exactly. They made them do some adjustments and all that shit. This Celtics team is like, bruh, just keep doing what the fuck you're doing. Just keep doing it until they fucking stop it. And they have not stopped it. So major shout out to Joe Mazzulla because he's got this team looking like a fucking team. A team. Yo, I swear, on at least 5 possessions that I paid attention to, that I was looking for it, the Celtics passed the ball at least.
That's what I was just about to ask you. How many times? How many times does the ball get moved around? Where with Dallas, it's like one of them bring it up, like Luka bring it up, hand it off, come back off a screen, hold the ball, dribble, step back, boom. Kyrie, same thing, get Al Horford on you, step back, or try to go to. That's all their offense really is.
Dallas is making tough shots. Celtics are making good shots. They're taking good shots. You feel me? So
you're gonna take good shots over tough shots any day of the week.
You can tell that's down. That goes down to coaching. That comes down to coaching because
they're prepared, right?
They're prepared. They're fucking prepared because you're looking at these guys, the Boston Celtics, and those are vets on that team.
That's
usually vets don't want to fucking play that.
But it goes to show you too who has more leadership.
Yep. And it's all throughout that locker room. Drew Holiday, Jaylen Brown,
Al Horford,
Tatum, Horford. I mean, great leadership throughout that team. Derek White coming off the bench. Pritchard, and what's his name? Hoyer? What was his name?
Yeah, Hoyer or something like that. Yo,
boy,
he don't miss.
Boy, Hoyer was not playing yesterday.
He was not missing.
Not only was he not missing, he's locking up on defense.
Yeah, that's another thing I feel like. Damn it, everybody on that Celtics team plays defense.
They are locking up. Locking the fuck up. And I'm loving it. I ain't gonna lie. Even though I got Mavs, I'm loving the way that the Boston Celtics are playing. I gotta give major shout out to them. Yes, Angel, you're right. Hauser. That's how you say it, I think. That boy is kicking ass. And I love it. I was watching the game yesterday, trying to be mad about it. Like, fuck, man. Celtics
It's hard.
kicking ass, and
You
I'm
get
trying not
mad,
to.
but you're mad, but then you're gonna like you're watching good basketball. You're
Good
like,
ball, man. I love
damn.
watching good ball.
Like if y'all just didn't have Boston across your chest, I'd be with
That's
it.
the only. If y'all didn't have that Boston across y'all shit, I'd be rooting for y'all motherfuckers. I would have switched my pick middle of the goddamn series. Like, fuck it, I don't care. But because it's the Celtics, man. But like I said, it's not the players. It's the team. I
Yep.
love the players. Tatum, Brown, all those guys we named. Love them. Great job. Congratulations to y'all. Y'all gonna get y'all first ring. Congratulations. Yes. It's the name on that bitch. And the fans. Not you, Angel. You know you my fucking guy. Not you, Nat. You know you my girl.
It's
Not
the
Paulie
Boston
D.
natives.
It's the natives. The motherfuckers from Boston. Those are the motherfuckers I don't like. Uninvited next. You know I'm pulling up on your ass anyways, Angels. I'm pulling up. Mom, let me in. Shit. But no, it's just the Celtics. But number 18, talk to me. They tied it up, baby. They
Yeah,
tied it
I mean
up
we had to leave for some years, for a couple years.
for a couple of years, for like 4 years. Yeah,
It was bound to happen.
and
It's bound to
yeah, you're
happen.
right. It's bound to happen. Now I can't talk shit up to the Celtics fan and say y'all ain't had one since 2008. I love saying that. I love saying that shit to you, Angel. I can't say that shit no more because now you can say when the fuck the last time the
That's
Knicks
another thing that sucks. They win. We're never gonna hear the fucking end of Paul Pierce. Oh my god.
that is what's really gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt my soul to hear that motherfucker because that's one Celtic fan that
He's gonna
I will
talk like he
never.
was a part of that team.
Man, nothing would have made me happier, even if the Celtics won. Nothing. I mean, still won the series. Nothing would have made me happier if the Celtics lost Game 2 when he came and he kissed the
And kiss
floor.
that, yes, please. Oh my
Nothing
god.
would have made me happier if they lost.
You know what would have made? You know what would have been like fairy tale ending for me right there? Kyrie hitting a game winner from that spot.
Yes, that would have been
Oh my
beautiful.
god! And I would be like, Paul Pierce cursed you.
You love that man, Angel. How could you love that man? How?
Like you
He
have so
is
many better
so fucking
options.
annoying. So
You have
many
so many better options.
KG.
You take Paul Pierce.
Yeah, just Angel, you gotta get off that. You gotta get off of him. I know, I get it because he's the one that made you, if I'm not mistaken, a Celtics fan. I get it. His play, I get that. But the analyst, Paul Pierce, he's gotta go.
He's
He's
got
just
awful.
got to go. Yes, I remember. Yeah, he's the reason why you love the Celtics. I respect that. Definitely respect that. But him as an
Not talking
analyst,
shit. Listen. Not talking shit about your fandom. But damn, I wish there was a better reason you was a Celtics fan. Like,
for real. But that literally, most Celtics fans that were born around our age, he's the same age as us.
unfortunately.
It's because of him. It's because
Unfortunately.
of him. One of my other friends that I know, he's a Celtics fan because of Paul Pierce. He's literally all they had before KG and them got there. So I respect it, but I just don't fuck with him. It is what it is. But
Never.
now
Never
my
on this
next
side.
question for you is: now that the Celtics got it, do you think this is going to be a reoccurring occurrence for this team now that they got it?
I don't know what a lot of the contracts look like outside of the top guys.
Yep.
Because I feel like that always has a lot to do with it.
For sure.
But I would say if a lot of those guys are still on like good contracts and not a key guy is a free agent next season, I see them definitely there for the next 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
do.
I do think it'll be harder.
Yes.
Because Philly, if Philly gets healthy,
Yep.
and if they add a piece to help him beat out, if the
And
Knicks
this is
add
going
a
to be a
piece,
Yep. This is going to be a big free agency this year
depending
too.
on whatever Miami does, I'm hearing way too many rumors about Jimmy Butler trades.
Yep.
Um,
Tatum and White aren't signed. Or I think you
I'm
meant to
not
say
worried about Tatum.
signed.
Tatum's getting a max contract.
Yeah, Tatum's definitely getting signed.
But my thing right
We'll
there,
be
like
signed
White,
some after
can they afford
to be
White?
signed.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
White
saying?
is going to be because
Because
he's
like
going to get he deserves the bag.
if he's willing to take somewhat of a pay cut, because there's always going to be a team that's going to be like, all right, we'll throw this money at you here.
Hell yeah.
Like you're a Knicks fan. I just seen a report. OKC's really liking Hardenstein. You
Yes,
might
you're
lose
about to
them.
lose them. Yep.
You know what I'm
That's what
saying?
happens
But
when you have a good run.
you know what I
You
mean?
lose your guys.
Like I feel like the East is definitely getting better. Like I said, Miami, we don't know what's happening over there.
Yep.
They might add somebody with Jimmy Butler. Philly's always
That's a
going to be a
fact.
threat. Milwaukee, if Milwaukee's healthy, I got something to say about them later.
Harper for 2 more
Milwaukee, if
years.
Giannis plays, who knows?
Yeah. It's
Indiana
gonna look
looks
different.
pretty good. You know what I'm saying? They're
Yep.
young. They're going to just get better.
Yep.
And then of course out west it's a
Yeah,
fucking
that's just
it's
a
a
whole
slaughterhouse
fucking
out there. So it's
it
like
for sure is. But for sure, Hartford for 2 more years for Zingis, obviously, and then
Horford needs
yeah,
to go
that's all you need.
sit down and go play dominoes somewhere.
Yeah, he need
Relax.
to retire after this. He need to retire. He need to retire after this. Horford should retire. He is not useful like he used to be.
He needs to
He's
go
still
sit
good,
down
but
at a
he's not
bodega,
as
play
useful.
some dominoes, drink a beer, and
I'm
smoke.
happy for him though. Definitely fucking happy for Horford. Long career, been thugging it out for a long time, been on mad teams, been in the playoffs for years, team after team after team, been here, done that, and he finally got over the hump. So I'm happy for him for sure. Question now, the Mavericks. Now, like you said, it's gonna be hard in the West. It's gonna be hard, but do you give them a shot to get back?
Yeah, because this is an experience. These guys, the guys who haven't been there, they got a taste of the finals.
Mm-hmm.
So now you know what it is to make a deep run. It all depends on if Luka, matures enough, and like we said before, stop fucking complaining, play a little bit of defense, just a little bit of defense.
What's the little? Seriously, get
You
your
know what I'm
defense
saying?
out. Get your defense up, and you will look a lot better.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I definitely give him a shot though.
I do too. I'm gonna definitely give them a shot. I don't know if they get out of it this year or next year. I mean,
Oh,
I'll
I
say
think yeah,
this: I think the window's closing
of course.
not because of their team,
The
but I think they're
window,
going to start losing pieces.
the window with this current roster, yes.
Exactly.
Not
Yep.
the Luca window, not the window
Right.
with Luca, but this
Luca's
current.
windows. He's got his whole career.
Yeah. Oh no, they'll eventually will lose. A PJ Washington or a
Yep.
Gafford,
Cafford,
a
Lively.
Lively. Like one of those will definitely be gone.
Yep. They'll definitely lose that. So the window is closing. They're definitely going to have to make some moves in the near future. But shout out to Dallas. Great year. Great year to get here, especially after what we saw last year, the disgusting collapse that y'all had last year to went from 4 to missing the playoffs.
That's
And then
crazy.
this year, y'all went into the playoffs hot as hell and made the final. So shout out to you guys, to the GM over there for the trade that helped them get there. Kyrie for cutting out all the bullshit that he's been having going on for the last 3 years and just balling out. Love that for him. Luca, great year. Just got to cut the fucking crying out. Cut the crying out. Cut the fucking crying out, and you'll be straight. Um, Happy for Jason Kidd that he's getting the flowers that he deserves as a head coach. Um, that's huge for him. And yeah, that's pretty much it from there. You said you had something. Is that you got Johnson for smoke? Is that smoke? It sounds like some smoke. There we
Um,
go.
Wait, before, I gotta mention it.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace to Jerry West, the logo.
I was definitely going to mention that. Absolutely.
I
Rest in peace.
don't get this man in purple and gold if it wasn't for him.
That
You know
is
what I'm
a
saying?
fact.
You gotta, he's the logo for a reason.
Yes. Absolutely. One of the greatest players and GMs of all time. Of all
Shit,
time.
even what he did, I think he was an advisor for the Warriors at one
Yep.
point.
Yep. That's a
Definitely was
fact.
for the Clippers. Definitely helped the Clippers.
Yep.
I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted that he did that, but nah. My Joneses for smoke. It's not like some real fiery smoke, but it's like it's my thing. When you win a championship, right, with a certain core group, and you have the chemistry there, and just because there's a name, a big name guy, you don't blow that up. And that's for the Milwaukee Bucks. Drew Holiday is showing what he brings to a championship team. And I am a big Dame Lillard fan.
Mm-hmm.
I wish he was a Laker yesterday. The fact that you gave up Drew Holiday, cool. I understand. When you look at it, like, we getting Dame.
Right.
But what you gave up somebody who's gonna be the best defender on your team, a leader. He knocks down shots. Chris Middleton is old and not the same Chris Middleton. Giannis missed a lot of games with injuries. You didn't have leadership. You fired a coach who had, I think when you fired him, you had the best record in the East. You
Yep.
brought in the most overrated coach in the world. And yes, I'm sticking to that. Doc Rivers.
Yep.
I understand you lost Giannis, but you didn't beat the Pacers. When you actually beat them a playoff game without Dame Lillard and Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
So my smoke is you blowing up a team that won a championship, what was it, 3 years ago? 2 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Just for a big name. Teams got to stop that. I feel like it happens. I'm a Laker fan. You see what we do every season, every big target. Laker fans are like, we're going to get him. We're going to get him. I'm a realist. We're not going to get anybody.
Right.
We ain't
We know
getting no
that.
top name. But like, I just hate when you blow up a team, a championship team, damn near.
Yep.
Just for a
Seriously.
name.
That's it.
I love Joel Embiid's tweet the best. The Bucks basically handed the Celtics the chip.
And shit.
Meaning,
Yep.
you let Holiday go there.
Yep. You gave it to him. You gave him the missing link. You gave them the missing link. So yeah, absolutely.
Drew Holiday is a better Marcus Smart, and that's what the Celtics did. They got rid of Marcus Smart and got a better version of him.
1,000%. 1,000%. They literally upgraded their position. Upgraded. And the Bucks got rid of a important piece that helped them win the fucking finals and got just more offense. Why? When you got a guy that can score 50 whenever. You don't need more offense. You need more defense. But that's beside the point. We'll let that die out. That was a good one though, E. My chosen for smoke is for, how do I put this? It's for, I guess it's like a two-parter. My chosen for smoke is for the WNBA PR or the marketers or whoever the fuck is in charge of marketing the WNBA. I'll start with that.
Oh, the fact that we pushed Caitlin Clark, every little thing about her in our face.
It's not that they push Clayton Clark. Cool. Push Clayton Clark. But what about AJ Wilson? What about the best players in the fucking league? You guys are not pushing them.
I'll give you even this.
That makes no fucking sense to me.
I'll give you even this. That rookie class, yes. Caitlin Clark's a big name. Angel Reese is having a hell of a year.
Thank you.
Cameron Brink is having a hell of a year.
Thank you.
Oh, but even to stay on that, you said Asia Wilson, she's the best player in the league. We're in New York. We got one of the best ever to play in Breonna Stewart we don't even hear about. We
Bro, this is
forgot
what
what
I'm
Sabrina
saying.
Ionescu did in college. She was a triple-double machine, first-round pick. She doesn't get talked about.
This is what I'm saying. What are we doing, WNBA? Y'all have it now. Y'all
You
got the
have to
attention.
take
Take it and
advantage of
run.
all the eyes on you right now, because
You gotta take it and run.
what they're doing, honestly, is
Cameron Brink
you.
is so hot. Respect.
Hey,
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
hey, whatever you like. Um, like everybody has a short attention span,
Yep.
so you're in everybody's face right now. The rate you're going, if you're not gonna push us enough, and you're gonna just keep pushing one player, and she's not succeeding, we're gonna stop wanting to watch and care.
Exactly.
Like, is
Like
she? Do I think she'll eventually turn out to be what she was in college?
for sure.
Absolutely. It's a learning curve. But I
Exactly.
feel like she's on the worst team. We don't need to keep seeing that team play because they're bad.
Exactly.
Even when she plays good, they still
They're
lose.
still bad. Exactly. And my second part of this Jones of the Smoke goes for all you fucking Caitlin Clark fans that never fucking watched WNBA before,
They're not
but
even. They weren't even basketball fans.
all of a sudden now, because you're a fan of Caitlin Clark, now you think you know all the fucking rules and how the game is played and you're an expert. Miss me with all that shit. Miss me with that shit because a lot of you guys come on social media and start complaining about this and that and don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And I've had some conversations with y'all, going back and forth with y'all, and y'all look and sound real fucking dumb. You sound real dumb. For all of us that are actual fans and actually watch the game, when we hear y'all talk, we look at y'all like y'all got 6 fucking heads. Because y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And y'all say it like y'all do too. Y'all pump y'all chest out and shit. And, oh, Caitlin Clarkson, this and that. And we're looking at y'all like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Did you hear what Gino said
Yeah.
about that?
Mm-hmm.
Listen, when it comes to especially women's basketball, if there's one person I'm
Yeah.
gonna listen to, it's
It's him.
that man. You already said, right? One, he said this rookie class ain't even that really good compared to some
Exactly.
other class. He said, and Caitlin Clark, he goes, she has to learn. He goes, one, she's not strong enough to play the physical game. She's not quick enough to get away from these stuff. And he goes, you know what? And everything that she deserves it. He goes, why? Because she talks shit too. He
Exactly.
said
Nobody talks about that.
he said she dishes it too, so she can take it.
Yes, exactly. And like, let me say this, not that I give a fuck, because I don't give a fuck about nobody's opinions out there. So just so y'all know that out there, fans, I don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. But just so y'all know, I don't fucking hate Caitlin Clark. It looks like I have a problem with her because I'm always talking about her as
I
far
don't.
as coming at y'all motherfuckers because y'all talk so much shit and y'all say so much dumb shit that I have to come on and correct y'all about.
Can I
So it
just
looks like I hate her, but I do not like. I love the girl.
before you
Great player.
finish?
Well, before you get to your point, it goes back to your point earlier about Luca. Luca cries a lot. So does she, and it's okay. Okay that she wants to complain every once in a while, but just calm it the fuck down. Calm it down. Y'all talking about, oh, when does she complain? When does she complain? When is she? Come on, y'all. Y'all
She looks
watching the
back
same
at the
fucking
ref
game.
after everything. No,
Y'all watching the same shit I'm
my
watching. Come on.
my point is just like to build off yours. You can not agree with everyone's stance and not hate her at the same time.
Exactly.
You're not you. It's nothing towards her. It's almost like how I am. I'm not a LeBron fan.
Right.
I'm a Laker fan. I don't talk shit on LeBron. I don't defend LeBron when he does dumb shit. But
Mm-hmm.
you see me, I'm quick to be like, when he does something, I'm like, yo, the guy just did an incredible feat. We don't have to down. Well, he's
Exactly.
not Jordan. He's not 6-0. He's
Right.
not this. He's not. So, like, if you're saying, like, yo, she got to get in the weight room, that's not saying, yo, she sucks. She's a
Right.
crybaby. No. It's you. My beef is LeBron fans and LeBron haters in general.
Yep.
That was when he signed to the Lakers. I was like, damn, we about to get a whole bunch of non-Laker fans over here bandwagon, and now people hate Laker fans as it is. Now they're gonna hate it. No, but
I
at
was
least
one of them.
you're real about the team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's certain people that's like, oh no, the Lakers. It's like, nah, don't bring that attention here.
Exactly. Y'all
You
need
know
to
what I'm saying?
moral of the story, moral of what he is saying is y'all need to be more like me. Y'all need to be more like me.
I would never say that. I hope they know that. As cool as we are, we know I ain't giving you that much credit.
Hey, just be more like me. Be unbiased, guys. It's okay to be unbiased. You can love a fucking team to death and still say they fucked up right there. That's why
Get.
That's why I got E on here. Because E can be what's the word? Critical of his team. I like people that are critical of their team, not only praising them when they're doing good. When they're doing bad, fucking talk about them doing bad. Y'all see me come on here every time. Jones of a smoke. Who am I talking about? These
Cowboys.
fucking whack-ass Cowboys. Always getting on these goddamn Cowboys. And I don't give a fuck about Cowboy Nation when they talk shit about it either. Now, you're being too hard on it. I don't give a fuck. If my team's playing bad, they're playing fucking bad, and I'm going to call them out.
Did you see that meme? Did you see that meme?
Which one?
It's Luka, but it's Dak's face on him. I wanted to send that to you.
Trust me, I was going to
send it like, yo,
5 fucking
just
times.
to let you know, that's out there. It's the real reason why Dallas is losing the series.
And it makes 100%.
I'm glad you mentioned that real quick. Yesterday, I seen one of the post games. They were talking. I think it was ESPN. It was the ESPN one. Brian Windhorst. What is his job? He's a reporter, right? He tells you stories and shit. Why is he getting we get on Luka, yeah, but he was like, he then went on a rant, was like,
yep.
You see that tunnel over there? That's the Celtics tunnel. This tunnel over here is the Mavericks. That tunnel over there is the winner. If you want to win, I'm like, yo, bro, they got real analysts who played the game and did that. We talk about the same guy who did when he was talking about a special move. I think. Shut up and report who's signing where, who's trading. We don't want to hear you. Why is he on the TV screen?
Exactly. Woj, get the fuck out of there with that shit. We don't want to hear you.
Don't do that. That wasn't Woj.
Not Woj. I'm sorry.
Windhorst. Go worry about Windhorst. LeBron's going to be a free agent. Go be on the LeBron trail.
Exactly. Like, chill out with that shit. Chill out. I hate that.
There's certain reporters that can be critical and certain that shouldn't be.
I don't know if we said it on the last episode. We might have, but I'm going to say it again because she's getting even more attention now, and I love it. To Monica McNutt, you put that motherfucker on blast, and boy, that's his ass. Because boy, everybody coming after him now. And he made it worse by being corny by going on his own show.
Yeah, he was wild corny.
Some shit. Mad corny for that.
Wild corny.
Super fucking corny. But other than that, that is all I got for the show. You got anything that you want to speak on before we get out of here? All right, everybody.
Football's coming soon.
Game 4, I guess.
Hey, football's coming soon.
Football's coming very goddamn soon. Very goddamn soon. So look out for that. Other than that, everybody that pulled up, my boy Angel, I appreciate you supporting and commenting and getting involved with us. You already know, my guy forever. Yes, sir. And other than that, make sure y'all hit that subscribe, like, comment, enjoy, and share that motherfucker. It's your boy Jones, my guy E, Jones and Podcast. We out. Peace.